So as far as what you're currently desiring, what you feel is important, I actually think you had this card last month and you're the only sign to have drawn this card. And I love this card. It is the Ace of Wands or Rods. And this is all about a beginning. And this energy is all about luck being on your side, Pisces. And your desire for success is going to bring you new opportunities this month. So that is exciting. This is about anticipation. This is about new beginnings in your life. And there's an excitement in the air. There's a creativity about you this month, okay? And I'm sensing that just from your reading. Really magical energy with your reading. There's an enthusiasm and there's a force of strength, okay? And that's what I love about your sign. I mean, Pisces by nature is very self-sacrificing and giving. And some people look at that as weakness. But you know what? In reality, you are way stronger than people realize. You have the power of the universe inside you, okay? And so, yeah, don't take their kindness for weakness. It's actually a huge strength. And so this is about a force of strength. This is about your spiritual power. And your creativity really being powerful this month, Pisces. You really have the ingredients to make any dream successful. And this is also about a new way of life. So I feel like a lot of you are feeling pretty in tune this month, and you have learned a lot. A lot of you have been on some crazy journeys. You've experienced more than most people do in several lifetimes. And you've gained a lot of knowledge. You've gained a lot of spiritual insight. And now, you know, you're like an artist and you have all these tools in your tool belt and you're ready to create. It's like you've done the work. You've done a lot of the spiritual work that you needed to do. And so for a lot of you now, it's about creating. It's about using all the wisdom and the knowledge. And this isn't just about thinking. This is about actually making it happen. I mean, with the Ace of Wands, it's like that new sun is rising. Nothing's going to stop it. It is a very powerful force. It's full of fire and energy. Some of you do have a few fire energies here. So some of you could, on the surface, be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo this month, or just be enjoying their energy, their company. And also, you know, utilizing that energy in yourself. So some of you are creating new things this month. I feel like a fresh start. So even if you're in a situation or a relationship or you're working, you're coming at it from a newness, a freshness, an excitement, and anticipation, and a very creative, powerful, optimistic way. So because it's a one, it's a beginning. It's also about leadership and, you know, taking your stand and saying, this is how we're going to do it. It may sound different or outside the box, but trust me, I know it's going to work. And success and luck in the universe is on your side. I feel that they're backing you. They're supporting you. And it's about progress. It's about enterprise and creativity. So a lot of inspiration happening for a lot of you this month and expressing yourself. Okay, so as far as what you are valuing, identifying with, and who you truly are, kind of at your core, best and highest self, we have the Lovers. And the Lovers represents the law of attraction. So there's multiple meanings here. And this is so true, Pisces. So, you know, you are a dual sign. So it's the fish, and there's two fish swimming in opposite directions. And the gifts or the challenge, the lessons for Pisces is about swimming in the depths and swimming in the shallow water and kind of enjoying both and finding the balance and the harmony in all different aspects of life. And so I feel that a lot of you are at this place where you're balancing yourself. You've learned from things that you've gone through, and you know, you're not allowing anything to overtake you. There's a really harmonious energy here, a really balanced energy, the male, the female. On the surface, this could be lovers. So some of you, you know, just if this is a beginning and it's the lovers, some of you might be embarking on a new relationship this month, just taken at face value. You know, or it could be a current relationship and you're having a new beginning, a fresh start. So it could be several different ways. This also just represents the law of attraction. And what it means is that you are naturally, magnetically utilizing the law of attraction, whether you know it or not. The law of attraction, Pisces, is currently working in your life right now. So whatever work you've done, whatever you've started, whatever this new inspiration is, you're on your life path. You're on the right track. And you know, you're working to attract the emotions, the people, the situations that are going to fulfill you. So keep up the good work. And this, like I said, this really is a strong card about love and relationships. So I do feel for some of you, there's going to be some fresh new relationships, and it's going to be really exciting, hopeful, energetic, a coming together, a union, and it's really going to be positive. So that is really great. So the month of July, I feel, is going to be a very good month for a lot of you. Okay, so what the challenge is, the obstacle or the distraction or even the illusion, we actually have the Seven of Pentacles. Now this is an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So on the surface, we always have to look at it. It could be an energy. It could be one of those signs that maybe aren't on board with your new ideas, maybe aren't giving you the backing that you need. This is about progress. So the challenge could be, honestly, Pisces, is because you are sensitive and you are intuitive and you're very sensitive to your environment. Whatever this new project or this new idea, you know, it's beautiful, but it's in its initial stages. It's still new, it's still fresh. And so, you know, to really carry that through and to continue with that enthusiasm and that excitement, that can be a challenge at times. And so, because this is really about farther along in the journey, this is really about showing a lot of tangible results in the physical world. And so the challenge might be keeping your faith, keeping your hope up high throughout the entire month, just staying consistent, which is honestly for Pisces, it kind of ebbs and it flows. You know, it is affected by so many different things. And so, you know, just know that whatever you're focused on is beautiful. You're on the right track. And if you're not going to see results for whatever this is, you know, maybe you want to get farther along. Maybe you want the conclusion. And it's just about being patient. It's about knowing that it's going to be a process, that you're at the beginning. Maybe it's a relationship and you're at the beginning stages and you just want to know, is this going to be my soulmate? Is this going to work out? And the universe is saying, be patient. You have a beautiful idea. You're being divinely inspired, protected. You're on the right path. You're attracting new lovers, new friends, new communications, or you're improving ones that you currently have. You're utilizing the law of attraction, and don't worry about the end result. Just enjoy the moment, enjoy the newness, the freshness, the excitement, the anticipation of what you're experiencing, and don't try to figure everything out. Because the Seven of Pentacles is really about, you know, it could be about finances too. So financing, it could be a challenge, you know, financially in some way or the other this month, but it's really about trusting the process of life and trusting the universe's timing and whatever this issue is. Okay, so as far as the actions to take, the path that's going to lead to your fulfillment, Pisces, we have the Tower. And the Tower is really about something that's happened. For some of you, it's happened in the past or it's happening now. It's about something that was not built on a solid foundation. So whether this be a relationship or work or some issue in your life, there was maybe an illusion that this situation was very firm and stable and it came crashing down, okay? And this could have been unexpected or it could have been expected, either way. But things in your life, Pisces, have happened because it wasn't solid. It wasn't a solid foundation. And whatever this issue has been for you, the time has come to let it go and to know that that foundation had to collapse sooner or later, that it wasn't going to last forever, that if it really did have a rocky foundation, it was just a matter of time before, you know, the wind and the rain and the storms of life were going to test it. We're going to test that foundation, and it's proven to be faulty. And so I feel that the best action for you to take this month, the universe is saying, is to learn from it. I know because you love so much and you care so much and you feel so deeply and you're very idealistic, that sometimes those dreams we have, when they don't fulfill our expectations, it's devastating. It's like, you know, you visualize this beautiful idyllic world, and you know, when the world kind of shows you the reality of what people or things are, it can be devastating. Okay, it kind of just shakes your very foundation. And so I feel that the universe is saying that your false beliefs are coming to an end, and whatever you're learning, to see it as not something bad happening to you, but to see it as a gift for your protection, a gift so that you can find those things that are going to fulfill you and make you happy. And as much as that thing seemed amazing and it was going to be perfect, it wasn't. In reality, it wasn't. And so really just accepting that. And I feel like Pisces, just not going backwards for you this month, because you have so much new, fresh, creative energy for you and hope and inspiration. And I know that temptation might kind of be to dwell in the past or look in the past. And I don't feel like the universe wants you to do that. I feel like you're meant to learn from the mistakes, or not even mistakes. There's really no mistakes, because anything that didn't work out, you gain so much rich knowledge that it helps you move forward. The beautiful part about this is that there is something positive out of this. And that's what the universe is trying to encourage you to see, that in your actions and in your plans, to remember that now you can see the truth, and now you're able to move on and to build anew. I really feel like new and beginnings and fresh and starting out and inspiration. And maybe, you know, the times where you felt chaotic, like when this event happened for you, you just couldn't discern anything. You were in darkness. I mean, you just look at this person, they're just like, you know, they don't know what's going on. It's just everything's crashing around them. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you are coming out of that, or you've had an event like that in your past. And that catastrophe is, you know, it's really shaking you up, because maybe you were in denial. Maybe you just felt it was easier just to, you know, put on rose-colored glasses and not look at the truth. But that's not, the universe isn't allowing you, Pisces, to do that any longer, because you have such a high spiritual calling. So as far as the actions to take, let go of the past and see whatever those situations have been as learning experiences, and glean from the wisdom, because I feel like a lot of clarity has come to you now. And now that's why this new beginning, these fresh starts are happening for you. Okay, as far as how to relate to yourself and others, Pisces, we have the Four of Wands. Beautiful energy. This is all about serenity, and boy, do you deserve serenity, Pisces. This is about feeling good. This is about feeling stable. I feel like whatever the situation was, it really knocked you off your rocker, so to speak, in the sense that it shook you up, where you just didn't feel like you had a solid foundation in life. And I feel the universe is saying you've had enough of that. You've had enough of feeling like lost at sea. Now, you know, God and the universe wants to surround you with stability. The number 4 is about feeling safe and having solid foundations. And sometimes, until we create this in the physical world, we have to feel it. We have to believe it. We have to experience it in our minds and to visualize it. And so you can just see this female or male is really just enjoying the sun, is just, you know, all her senses. She's smelling the fresh air. She's relaxed. She's serene. It's a fire energy. This card is really about success and prosperity and happiness and dreams coming true. And so you are an idealistic spirit. Okay. And so you are meant to be idealistic and have your dreams and have your visions, just to enjoy and thinking the best about life, and just being content. Though this is really about contentment and not trying to rush things, not trying to fix things, not trying to rescue others, just being and just enjoying life. So I feel like, Pisces, July is going to be a really good month for you to step back and just allow yourself to be. Okay. And enjoy. It can also be a time to reward yourself, maybe with friends, family, taking a trip, you know, a holiday, a rest, a relaxation, something just to pause and to recharge your batteries, because a lot of you have been through this tower, and the tower kind of takes its toll. I mean, it's positive because it's the universe trying to help you. But, you know, I really feel like the dawn is coming. You know, you've been through the dark night of the soul, and now the dawn of the light of the next day is coming. So let's recap here before we get to the outcome. As far as what you're currently desiring, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so a lot of you are starting on a new beginning of some sort. And because this is a general energy, general reading, it's going to be different for everyone. You're getting a lot of new creative ideas, inspiration, hope, and there's really a life force that's active within you, and it's creative. It's a leadership role. So you're taking the initiative, you're taking action, but it's also the beginning stages. It could be a relationship, because we have the Lovers. So some of you might be starting with a new relationship or getting out there. And you definitely have some strong fire, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo in your reading. And this is about harmony. This is about connecting with others. So that's really beautiful, but it's about doing it in a healthy and balanced way. And this is also about the law of attraction, and that you are currently using the law of attraction. A lot of you are doing that naturally without even knowing it. And so just keep up that good work. Know that you are attracting better and more positive things in your life. The illusion or the challenge, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is progress. And to me, what this is just signifying is that it might be a challenge to want to hurry the process or, make it quicker. The fast track or whatever. And some things in life just don't work like that. So because there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, but there's gonna, just trust the process of life and don't try to rush it. There could be an earth sign that's a challenge, and then financially there could be a challenge there. As far as the actions to take, we have the Tower. And so I really just feel like this is about, instead of feeling like a victim or just continuing to just feel really sad about what's happened in the past, because there's been something unexpected. There has been a trauma or tragedy, but it was for your good, Pisces. It was because it was not built on solid foundation. It was not your path. And so I feel like the universe just wants you at this point to learn from it, to glean the wisdom to move forward, not to look back. As far as the attitude to take, we have the Four of Wands. This is about being serene. This is about just being and enjoying and just taking a pause to reflect for all that you've been through, maybe taking a trip, spending more time with friends, family, not trying to fix or, make things change, but just being in the moment, basking in the sun, basking in the light, basking in God's love and protection for you. If you do all these things, Pisces, on your journey, you have a beautiful energy of fortune coming your way. You have the 10. So what this tells me is that all of your good actions, all of your good deeds, all of the things that you have done are going to produce fortune for you. And this is nice because this is every area of life. It's financial, but it's also emotional, spiritual. It's basically a 10. It's completion. It's completeness. You're going to feel so satisfied. And whenever you have a 10, it also is going to affect other people in your life. Other people are going to benefit from your gifts and your abilities.